Your person has been undergoing a profound period of self-reflection and growth, learning to discern and develop the inner authority needed to stand up for themselves. They have started recognizing the patterns and cycles they have been trapped in, many of which have held them back from fully embracing their authentic self. Meeting you marked a turning point in their life. The way you both connected and interacted opened their eyes to something they hadn't experienced before: genuine care, emotional depth, and a kind of love that feels safe yet transformative. It was this connection with you that began to create cracks in the foundation of their old beliefs, causing them to question the way they had been navigating relationships and their own personal growth. Your presence has acted as a mirror, reflecting back to them not only the areas where they need to grow, but also their potential to become someone better. They are now being divinely guided to make changes and to step into the direction they truly want to go. For the first time in a long while, they feel ready to embrace this transformation and pursue a path that feels more aligned with their heart. They genuinely want to move toward you and initiate a fresh, healthier beginning, one rooted in openness, sincerity, and mutual respect. In the past, they may have shown behaviors that felt distant or cold, often giving short, one-word answers or shutting down conversations too quickly. These actions were never a reflection of how they truly felt about you, but rather a defense mechanism born from their own insecurities and fear of vulnerability. Now, they realize how much they want to change these patterns. They no longer want to come across as indifferent or guarded. Instead, they are yearning for something deeper and more meaningful with you. They crave connection, conversations that flow naturally and allow both of you to explore the depths of your emotions without fear of judgment. One of the things they admire most about you is the way you express yourself. The beauty and vulnerability with which you share your thoughts and emotions captivate them. They are mesmerized by how effortlessly you seem to put your feelings into words, often in ways that feel poetic and profound. It's something they deeply admire because they see it as a strength they lack, but also as a quality they want to develop within themselves. Your ability to be open and expressive has not only inspired them, but has also shown them the importance of emotional honesty in building meaningful connections. Their time apart from you, or perhaps the moments of silence between you, has been a period of introspection and growth. They've used this time to look at the relationship and their own behavior from a different perspective. This distance has allowed them to mature emotionally, helping them recognize the value of what you bring into their life. They now feel more prepared to come toward you, not as the person they once were, but as someone who has done the inner work and is ready to show up for you in ways they couldn't before. Your person no longer wants to hold back. They want to move forward with confidence, embracing the connection you share and creating a relationship that feels stable, authentic, and emotionally fulfilling. They are motivated to leave behind the patterns of avoidance and emotional detachment that once defined their actions. Instead, they are ready to approach you with vulnerability, honesty, and a willingness to grow together. They understand that this process won't be easy, but they are committed to putting in the effort because they see you as someone worth fighting for. The thought of losing you has made them realize just how much you mean to them. They don't just want surface-level interactions, they want to build something lasting. They want to create a foundation based on trust, emotional depth, and shared understanding, one where both of you feel seen, heard, and supported. Ultimately, their journey towards self-awareness and healing has led them back to you. They feel more prepared this time, ready to nurture the connection and show up in ways that reflect their growth. They no longer want to be held back by fear or past insecurities. Instead, they want to embrace the love they feel for you and create a future that aligns with their newfound sense of clarity and purpose. You've inspired them in ways they never expected, and now they want to match your energy, your depth, and your ability to love wholeheartedly. They are stepping out of the shadows of their past, ready to walk toward a brighter, more meaningful future with you by their side. I was foolish not to see your worth and failed to treat you like the empress you are. Looking back now, I shake my head at the disappointments and pain I caused, not only to you but also to myself. The consequences of my actions have left me in a state of suffering that I never thought possible. My life feels empty, and I am burdened by the weight of a devastating loss. Everything has come to a complete standstill, and it's as if my entire world crumbled in a matter of seconds. I was truly blind to what I had and only realized its value when it was gone. This life I created for myself now feels hollow and meaningless. I failed to recognize that you were the precious person I had always prayed for, the one I needed most in my life. Yet, because of my immaturity and short-sightedness, I pushed you away. I let my insecurities and fears dictate my actions, and in doing so, I destroyed something beautiful and rare. I pushed you away repeatedly, even when my heart screamed for me to hold on. I can't stop thinking about how different things could have been if only I had cherished you the way you deserved. I have never admitted this to you before, but it's true, my heart and soul belong to you. There is nothing in this world that could ever compare to the love and kindness you showed me during the darkest phase of my life. You were my light when I was surrounded by shadows. You gave me hope when I felt hopeless, and yet I was too blind to see the treasure I had right in front of me. I let my selfishness cloud my judgment and allowed my pride to stand in the way of truly appreciating you. I took your love for granted, assuming you would always be there, and now I am paying the price for that assumption. I would do anything for another chance to see you again, to hold you close, and to love you the way you always deserved. I long for the opportunity to make things right, to treat you with the respect, care, and admiration that I failed to show before. I know now that I was too selfish to love you properly and too proud to recognize my own faults. I was too proud to acknowledge my shortcomings and far too arrogant to accept responsibility for my mistakes. My ego kept me from being vulnerable and honest, and as a result, I lost the most important person in my life. I can no longer hide from the truth. I see it all clearly now, the mistakes, the hurtful words, the neglect, and the emotional distance I created between us. I let my insecurities push you away instead of letting your love heal me. I treated you however I wanted, assuming your love was unconditional and unbreakable, but I was wrong. Love needs to be nurtured and valued, and I failed to do that. I took advantage of your love, and now I am left with nothing but regret and longing. The emptiness I feel without you is overwhelming. My days are filled with memories of you, your smile, your laughter, and the way you made me feel alive. But those memories also bring pain because they remind me of what I lost. I can't help but wonder if you still think about me, or if I've become just another chapter you've closed. The thought of you moving on while I remain stuck in this endless cycle of regret terrifies me, but I know I have no one to blame but myself. I know words can't undo the past, but I want you to know that I have changed. Losing you opened my eyes and forced me to confront the person I had become. I've taken the time to reflect, to grow, and to learn from my mistakes. I'm no longer the selfish, prideful person I once was. I've learned to value love, respect, and vulnerability, and I promise that if given another chance, I would never take you for granted again. You were the best part of my life, and even now, I carry you in my heart. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, even if we can't be together again. More than anything, I want you to be happy, whether that happiness includes me or not. But if there's even the slightest chance for us to rewrite our story, I would spend every moment proving to you that I'm worthy of your love. Until then, I'll continue to carry this regret as a reminder of the love I lost and the lessons I learned too late. I have been feeling incredibly stressed these days. It feels as though everything is shrouded in darkness, and no matter how hard I try, it's difficult to see a way out of the situation we are in. My thoughts are clouded with worry and regret, and my heart feels heavier with each passing day. What troubles me the most is the growing distance I feel between us. I can sense you walking further away from me, and it terrifies me. I don't know how to bridge this gap or bring us back to the place we once were. The thought of losing you completely is unbearable, and yet I feel powerless to stop it. I think about reaching out to you all the time. The desire to speak to you, to hold you, and to make things right consumes me. I know deep down that if I am to approach you, I need to do it with confidence. I need to lay my heart bare and make my intentions clear because that is what you truly deserve. You deserve honesty, love, and commitment, and I regret that I didn't offer you that when I had the chance. My body craves your loving touch, my heart aches for your warmth, and my soul yearns to be in your presence. Being apart from you feels like a void that nothing else can fill. It's as if the light you brought into my life has faded, leaving me to stumble through the darkness without you. You were the gift from the universe that I had always wished for. From the moment I met you, I knew you were special. I still remember how I couldn't take my eyes off you. Your beauty, both inside and out, captivated me completely. But more than that, it was your kindness, your compassion, and your unwavering strength that drew me to you. You had a way of making me feel seen and understood, something I had never experienced before. I felt safe with you, and for the first time in a long time, I allowed myself to hope for something real and lasting. Yet, despite all that you gave me, I held back. I never let you in completely, and for that, I am deeply sorry. I know you understood my fears and insecurities, but you didn't deserve to be treated as if you weren't enough. The truth is, my past heartbreaks left me guarded and afraid to trust again. I built walls around my heart to protect myself, but in doing so, I kept you at a distance. I failed to appreciate the love and devotion you offered so freely, and now I fear that I have lost you because of it. I can see now how my actions hurt you, and it breaks my heart to know that I caused you pain. You have always been so hardworking, kind, and compassionate. You gave so much of yourself to this relationship, and I didn't acknowledge your efforts the way I should have. Instead of celebrating you, I let my fears dictate my behavior, and for that, I will always regret it. You deserved someone who would cherish you and make you feel valued every single day, and I failed to be that person. Now, I can see that you have turned your back on me, and I don't blame you. After everything I did, it makes sense that you would want to protect yourself from further hurt. But the truth is, I still love you. I love you more than words can express, and that love hasn't faded despite the distance between us. I think about you constantly, the way you smiled, the way you laughed, and the way your eyes lit up when you were happy. Those memories play over and over in my mind, and they remind me of what I have lost. I don't know if there is a way to fix what has been broken, but I want to try. I want to prove to you that I can be the person you deserve. I want to show you that I have learned from my mistakes and that I am willing to fight for us. You mean so much to me, and I can't bear the thought of letting you slip away without doing everything in my power to make things right. I know that actions speak louder than words, and I am ready to show you through my actions just how much you mean to me. I am ready to be open, vulnerable, and honest. I want to rebuild the trust we lost and create a future where we can be happy together. I want to be the partner you need and deserve, someone who will stand by your side no matter what. I hope that one day, you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I hope that you can see how much I love you and how deeply I regret my mistakes. You are the best thing that ever happened to me, and I will never stop hoping for a second chance to make things right. Until then, I will hold on to the memories of us and keep believing that love can heal even the deepest wounds.